Welcome back, True Seeker. A lot of people interested in the slap heard round the world. Will Smith apparently slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars, March 27, 2022, the 94th edition of the ceremony. And the ritual couldn't be any more clear. You know, this is highly symbolic. We live in this age where you can't have a sense of humor about anything. You can't make a joke about anything. Everyone's so easily offended about everything. And, of course, if you've seen the clip of what happened, it didn't look like Will Smith was too offended by Chris Rock's joke since he was having a good laugh about it between two comedians. Of course, Will Smith got famous as the Fresh Prince, where he made jokes along the lines of what Chris Rock did last night in nearly every episode. But anyway, let's go over how this really transpired as Will Smith wins Best Actor for King Richard on the anniversary of the real King James's death. Notice Chris Rock, who got the brunt of the joke, getting the fake Hollywood slap along with the sound effect to boot. But notice, it was 48 days after Chris Rock's birthday. And in Gematria, slap equals 48, as does G.I. Jane 2. Of course, the joke was that Will Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, looked like she was starring in G.I. Jane 2, where Demi Moore was once G.I. Jane with a shaved head. And again, 48 days after Chris Rock's birthday, perfect ritual. If you're new here, Gematria is the simple practice of coding numbers into words. If you learn this simple code, you'll see why movies release on the days they do. You'll see why the contrived propaganda comes out on the day it does. You'll see through rituals just like this. Pretty much everything that comes through the television and the news media and the world of entertainment, whether it's rig sports or a rig situation like this, it can be deciphered with this simple code. And just ask all the people who got paid again, taking advantage of the Rig March Madness tournament, which is going on at the same time. Congrats to everyone who went 4-0 in the Elite Eight. Anyhow, when you take the alphabetic order and rules of numerology, notice Hollywood equals 48, as does Illuminati. And remember, the Illuminati was founded by a Jesuit, and the Jesuits pretty much control the world. If you've ever heard the phrase New World Order, it's a Jesuit world order. If you've ever heard the phrase Illuminati, it's the Jesuits. Again, the real Illuminati established May 1st, 1776 by the Jesuit Adam Weishaupt, whose name equals 51, like the 5-1 establishment date. But notice, Jada Pinkett Smith, who was the center of the controversy, it was her 191st day of her age. The official name of the Jesuits is the Society of Jesus, which is 191. Keep in mind, Jesuits is 86, and this was the 86th day of the year. If you're new here, Gematria, it's very simple. It's the alphabetic order, forwards and backwards with numerology. You'll notice Jesuit orders 144, 54, 72. This happened at the Dolby Theater, which equals 54, on a date with 72 numerology. And who was the mediator between Will Smith and Chris Rock? None other than Puff Daddy, or whatever name he's going by now. Daddy, Diddy, Puffy. Notice, it was his 144th day of his age. And as we've talked about, Bad Boy Records, completely Jesuit owned and operated. That's why every last person who's died on that record label has died in a Jesuit ritual. In the case of Chris Rock, thankfully he didn't die, he just got slapped. But again, this is who controls all of these people, the Jesuits. And this is how they were the chosen actors for this ritual, because it lined up so perfectly with their birthdays at this ceremony. By the way, it was the 94th Academy Awards, and Roman Catholic Church equals 94. That's who the Jesuits serve. So, again, there was the supposed slap. We'll watch the clip in a minute. King Richard, the father of the Williams sisters, who Will Smith portrayed, who he won Best Actor for, his birthday is Valentine's Day, February 14th. And from his birthday to this incident on the 86th day of the year was 41 days later in the most simple cipher. K is the 11th letter, I is the 9th, N is the 14th, G is the 7th. King adds up to 41. When you run the alphabetic order in reverse, the letters L, A are 41. Kind of like how King James won the NBA Finals exactly 41 weeks after his birthday for LA in the season where Kobe Bryant died at age 41 while traveling from Catholic Mass on the Pope's 41st day of his age, when Kobe Bryant equals 41. So, again, 41 days after King Richard's birthday, King 41, and on the anniversary of the real King James's death. And then the other thing is, if you're new here, the number that's so often used in rituals to kind of shame black men, not kind of, like truly shame black men, is 59. And Demi Moore, who's at the center of the joke, because again, she played G.I. Jane, she happens to be 59 years old right now. In the most simple ciphers, slave, Negro, Rasta, blues, they all equal 59. Motown Records came out in 1959. Black History Month ends on the 59th day of the year, the awkward month. So she happens to be 59 right now. And again, these are lessons taught many a times. And shout out to Emmanuel Ortega. He's the one. I'd finished my decode, and then he pointed out the thing about G.I. Jane being 59. Longtime veteran of the community. Dave Chapo, he saw a lot of the same things I did. If you run G.I. Jane in reverse, it's 118. Will Smith's name's also 118, so is Academy Awards. So, I mean, there's even more to the ritual, but ultimately, shout out to Neo the Hacker. He posted this clip of the joke and the slap, and hopefully they don't take me down for copyright. But here it is right here. Here's the clip of the joke. You'll see Will Smith have a good laugh about it, and the next thing you know, he's taking the stage, slapping Chris Rock, and you can hear the fake sound effect like it's a old Batman movie. But here we go. Check it out.
I love you, G.I. Jane. Oh, Jada, I love you, G.I. Jane 2. Can't wait to see it. All right? that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Get my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay. So we are here to give a documentary out, to give an Oscar out for...
Okay, so again, he wins Best Actor, and, you know, he has to have a big scene, right? On the night of being Best Actor. Has to go up and perform a scene with Chris Rock, two actors. And I mean, you could just hear it, like the fake sound effect of the slap. If you need to watch this on your own computer or your phone to hear it for better, just come to my website, GematriaEffect.news, or go to Malik's or Neo the Hacker's Twitter page. He's got it linked right there. But yeah, I mean, you can see it. I mean, is he so offended? I mean, you could tell that Jada Pinkett Smith, she didn't seem to enjoy the joke, but that's probably all part of the act as well. Let's not forget she's an actress. But yeah, you know, he's having a good laugh about it, and the next thing you know, he's so angry. Sweet Lady's take on it was that the wife must have told him, like, go up and do something about that. That was offensive. It's like, come on, Sweet Lady. Isn't it obvious this is just another act at an award for a bunch of actors? Anyway, you learn the gematria, you see through the rituals, and day after day, it's undeniable who's behind the scripts, from the rigged sports to the rigged theatrics at the academies. It's those Jesuits. And, yeah, you know, all perfectly planned. So we'll leave it there for now, Truth Seeker. Till next time.